Hey, hey, it's Heather. I know, like another surprise live, right? Like on a roll. I got some things lined up to make and get them done, and got some stuff done while I was hanging out earlier, but the kids have all left. Or, well, the grown kids have left, and the others have settled in for the night, and Bobby's gone to bed, and we're supposed to be getting a snowstorm, so I'm gonna hang out down here and make some stuff. I figured I'd go live. So come on in. Oh, you know what? I should probably share myself around. Hold on. I'll share myself around. I'll pull up comments. What are y'all doing on this Sunday? I know. Oh, have volume on. Sorry about that. Let's turn that down. Hey, Carol. What's up? I want to make a lasso wreath. I got a lot of Surrey Circle home stuff. I've had this basket of stuff sitting here for, I don't know, maybe like 2 weeks or so, and I was like, I'm making it today, right now. I'm doing it. We're doing it. So I figured I'd hang out with y'all. Hey, Stacy. Hi, Liv. Hey, come on in. All right, I'm just sharing myself around real quick. Real quick. Test me just a second. All right, there, and there. All right, that's good enough. All right, come on in. Tell me hi. And listen, for some strange reason, Facebook likes to filter comments. So, if I don't see your comment, and even if you've commented more than once, I promise you I'm not ignoring you. So, eventually, hopefully, Facebook will show you to me. Just be like, hello! Is anybody here? Anyway, so I'm doing this lasso wreath tonight with a lot of like burgundy plums, some golds, soft greens, some copper. The whole inspiration for this lasso wreath is this ribbon here that Sheila with Twisted Twigs sent me. I think I won it in like one of her trivia questions when she does her live sales. And I've had this probably for a year. Look at that. Is that not? Look at how beautiful that is. So, Mel, I was getting my stuff in, and she sent me these beauties, right? And I love these. I've made a couple of things with these, right? I kind of went wintry when I did it. But I was like, man, that's like fantastic, fabulous. Like they were meant for each other. Well, that was a very nice. And then that, right? And then matching that up with some phoenix fern, right? So playing off of like this purple. So that's where we're going with it. So we're kind of, you know, now that I think of it, I don't have any blooms out, like flowers. Do I want to change that? How do I feel about that? Actually, I have those gold hydrangeas. And these are Surrey Circle Home, too. Here, you know what? I think I might use these. I'm shopping as we speak. And I have those. No, I think I'm just going to go with these. Sorry. I thought I had everything all planned, and I was like, everything right down to I had no flowers. Which, I mean, I guess I could have done it with no flowers because I got a lot. But, I mean, come on. That would make a whole lot of sense, now would it? So I've got these, right? So I think that would go, like, really nice with that. Then I was going to see, I've got a purple up there. Or, got this. I don't know. I'll leave these out. I'm not sure what I'll do. I might not even do the dark flowers. We'll see. I have some options. Let's see. Let's see how I'm feeling. All right. Okay. So this is what we're making. This is what we're making, friends. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Amy. Hi. That ribbon, I know. I know. If I missed your comment. Hey, Kathleen. How are you doing, lady? Did I say hi to you, Amy? I hope I did. All right. And I said hi to you, Carol. Yeah. All right. Great. Yeah. Come on in. Let's hang out. Let's just hang out. All right. So I was clipping up this phoenix fern. Then I was getting everything. I was showing y'all that ribbon. Yes. You're like, yes. I've been saving it for a while. Like, I knew it was going to have a special moment. I knew that it was going to have, like, there was just going to be all these things that would come together. Oh, so this is actually Walmart. No, it's not. I fibbed. I think this is Dollar General. Dollar General. It's $3. And I thought that this was like, almost like a gold, right? So we're going to put that up. Put that in there. All right, let's start with our drapey first. So before I get in with the phoenix fern, I'm going to go in with this ruscus, and I love this. Look at that. We're not using all of that. Hi, Irene. Oh, thanks for doing the notify, Sylvia. How do you get notifications when I'm going live? So Robin, if you do ! notify, all lowercase with no spaces, just like Sylvia did, it should bring up so that you're getting my live notifications. Now look, you know, Facebook can be, I mean, it can just be moody, okay? It's moody. So I have a Telegram. I don't know if you have that app or if you're even interested in a separate app. It's free, but it allows you to get like messages. And so I have a Telegram, and the link for that is in my link tree. So if you did ! links, and it's all lowercase with no spaces, ! links, it'll bring you my link tree. And you can do my Telegram. I normally, unless I'm going live late at night or something like that, I'll normally send a text about 10 to 15 minutes before, or it's not really a text because it's not a text service, but I'll send a message about 10 to 15 minutes before I go live, and I'll tell you like what platform and all of that. So you could do that too. I do plan on being more, I do plan on showing up more. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like yet, like if I'm going to do a set day of the week or something like that, but I do want to be, I just want to be, yeah. So, now whether it, you know, like I said, it's like a set day or something like that, but... And a lot of times I don't surprise y'all like I've been doing here recently. This has been, well, I say recently, the last 2 days. This has been an anomaly. I don't normally do this. Hi. Oh, hey, Lori. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate y'all wanting to follow and know when I go live. Hi, Carmen. What's up, lady? It has been forever. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Yeah. Hi, Irene. I think I just saw you too. You just got here. What's the dark green already on the wreath? This right here? This is just sheet moss. It's just sheet moss. It's just covering up my mechanics right there for my floral foam. Yeah. I did all the nitty gritty stuff before we came live. So all of my mechanics, how I do the lasso wreath and all of that, like how I bind it, how I prepare the back and all of that. Like I teach that inside the Crew Design School. So I've done many lasso wreaths in there, and I show them from beginning to end. And I also have a tutorial on YouTube if you're interested in something that's super detailed, but basically it's just sheet moss, just hiding my, so yeah. You could use Spanish moss, same thing. All right, so let's see. I've got a little bit of that, like drapey drape. All right, let me plan out. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this ruscus. Then I'm going to add some of the phoenix fern. Okay, I'm just kind of building it out in my head. Ooh, ooh. And these. So these I didn't buy myself, but these, friends, y'all remember Leanne's finale? Sweet Leanne. And she passed in November from cancer. But she had sent me some of her supplies before before it got bad. And this was one of the things she sent me. And she was like, look at what you made me buy. We laughed about some of the things that she bought because she saw me with it. So anyway, this was one of them. And so I've been hanging on to this just because it made me think of her. But this wreath is perfect for it, is it not? So we can all think about Miss Leanne tonight and maybe lift her up and she can hear us from the craft table in heaven, right? So that's where this came from. Hey, Candy. Look, see, I told you. I'm sitting there watching your live and I'm like, I've got on that sweatshirt. Like, why do we do this to each other all the time? What's up, girl? You getting ready for that retreat? I'm so excited. Yeah, I've been thinking about Leanne a lot lately. She's been like real like on my mind. I've been thinking about her. Oh, I love those. They're like little weirdos. We'll make them kind of stand out too. They go so nicely with the other greenery. I know. Oh, that's what these are? Are they hops? I don't know what they are, but I love them. They're so weird. Well, by weird, I just mean different, unique, right? I like that. You thought of her too, Candy. You missed the beginning. What is it that I'm sticking them into? So, Shannon, this is floral foam, and that's just sheet moss over top of it, covering it up. Yep. That's what they are, hops. Okay, look, I didn't even know. Leanne was the one who passed away. Was she sick or something? Danae, yeah, she had cancer, Danae. It's what got her crafting. When she found out that she was terminal with cancer, it had started in her lungs. She's pretty young, so she decided that she wanted to leave some things for her family, her son, and things like that. So she started crafting, and then she, that's how I found her, or she found me, right, online. And then she joined the crew. So she was in the crew with us, and she did some attachments and things like that. But yeah, and eventually the cancer spread to her brain, and then there you go. You know, cancer sucks. So anyway, she's made quite a few attachments that I've gotten from her that I still have. And yeah, so Miss Leanne Spinelli, you probably remember her, seeing her always in the comments. She always was. I don't think she ever missed a live. And if she did, she'd message me, I missed your live, but I caught your replay. Just so sweet. Anyway. Alright, so I got some thistle, some phoenix fern. We've got some fun stuff here. Alright, let's see. So I added that in. Alright, I'm going to add some of this. Ooh, that's like a nice deep green. And then we're going to go in and color this up between the gold and the phoenix fern. Oh, yeah. Praying for her family. Yeah. She definitely had a strong support system. So she, I'd never got to meet her in person. Obviously, I met her through this, right? But there were people that were there with her right through the end. Her very best friend, her very best like childhood friend, worked like so that she could work anywhere, like virtually, right? And so she spent, I want to say it was almost 3 months with her there at the end. Like didn't leave, like stayed with her, and she crafted with her, and so she had glue burns too. Isn't that funny? I love that. I love that for the two of them. Yep. So, but yes, thanks for praying for her family. She had a young son, and a husband, and family that loved her. So, and of course we loved her very, very much, and the crew. Can you ask what makes this wreath boho? You love that style. So, Robin, so cool that you asked that. So, boho as a style is, it's kind of like a free-spirited and like a mixture of different cultures and styles and textures. So it's like you could have like corduroy, tweed, velvet together, like there's no rules. You could have an African print with a plaid, with a paisley, like there's no rules. You can mix any culture, any styles. It's a very like free spirit, and there's a lot of natural textures to it. So it usually means that things are like not perfectly compact and a little airy and wispy and have a little unexpected, and you know, so that's kind of what, you know, honestly, seriously, you could probably put on a muumuu and just call it boho. You know what I mean? Like, it's really just your interpretation of it, right? Gypsy, there you go. Hey, Angel, how you doing, girl? Gypsy is a good reference. Seems like she was a sweet person to be around. She absolutely was, Danae. She was a wonderful, wonderful person, which is why we're still thinking about her and talking about her, right? And that's what we said to her. We were not going to forget her. We were going to talk about her often. And so I do. So yeah, that's kind of, so if you're liking it, then it's probably because you're enjoying like some of the like unexpected of it, and maybe a little bit more of that. It seems a little more, I don't know, I don't want to say natural, because I mean, this isn't maybe really natural, but you know what I mean. Still trying to get, oh no, Angel. Whimsical, I wouldn't say whimsical, Robin. Whimsical to me is more like some of the Candyland stuff, some of the character kind of things, more like fun flirty to me is more whimsical, where you would have like, you know, a lot of the glitter and the fun pops and picks. Like, boho to me is, I mean, and listen, this is all interpretation, right? So, I mean, tomato, Robin, right? Okay. Are you into music? Like, do you know, like, music and artists? Okay, so here, I'll help you. Whimsical is like, whimsical would be like the female artist Tiffany, but boho would be like Stevie Nicks. Does that help? Where you're like, I think we're alone now, and that's like, you know, whimsical. It's very like poppy and pink and purple. And then there's like Stevie Nicks, and she's like boho. She's like sultry, little granola. Does that make sense? I don't know. That's Heather's interpretation. It's probably like totally crazy. Usually more of a natural style. Yeah. Yeah. I say that and I'm using purple ferny stuff. Fahrenheit. I was like, Fahrenheit, I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know. Like, you know, I think maybe my explanation probably made it more confusing. make a lot of things in like music, I guess is why. So bubblegum music versus deep thought rock. Yes, CT. See, what was that movie? Just Friends. I'm not a bubblegum pop artist. Daddy it down. I think it was a good. Oh, okay. If you're into like oh, okay. So like movies, Meet the Parents. Boho is very much like Barbra Streisand in that movie. Like very like earthy and, you know, that. And whimsical. Pearl, we gotta. I'm still on like a. We need a. Who's a whimsical? Somebody help me out here. I came up with the Barbra Streisand and Meet the Parents for the boho. Who's whimsical? Whimsical would be like Mary Poppins, like legit Mary Poppins, right? Like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Whimsical. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Cheryl. Organic. Ooh, that's a good description, Robin. See, you're coming up with them now. Cindy Lou Who. There you go. Whimsical. There you go. Loving this. Oh, thanks, Irene. Does make, oh, thanks, Amy. It does make sense. Is that fern wired? Yes, Carmen, it is. Hey, Stephanie. What are you doing, girl? Hi, Sandra. You're new to the group. You love the lasso. Oh, yay. Can you look where I got my shelves for the room? Oh, those are shoe racks from Amazon. Sandra, thanks for being here, by the way. Hi. I'm Heather. So thanks for dropping in. I got them on Amazon. If you want and I've got 3 different styles. I like them for different reasons because like the 4-inch ribbons, some of those luxury ones are really, really thick. So I like a different style for some of those. And then I like some of these wider ones. But anyway, I have all 3 that I have in my Amazon store. And if you do that exclamation point links, it's all lowercase, no spaces. So if you type in the comments, exclamation point links, LINKS, like links, it'll come up with my link tree. And there's a whole section that has like all of my kind of supply stuff that I use to organize and stuff. And the exact shoe racks are in there. You understand me? Yeah, you get me. You get me. Hey, Amber, how are you? Hey, Terry, how are you? Stevie Nicks is definitely. Glenda the Good Witch is for sure whimsical. Yes. Yes. Y'all are picking up what I'm putting down, making me not feel as crazy. All right. Oh, so sorry. Wasn't Danae? Who asked me about the Phoenix Fern? Somebody asked me about the Phoenix Fern. Oh, it's Carmen. So yes, this is wired. I love this as a good alternative to pampas grass. This is what I tell our crew members all the time when I'm talking about like boho and lasso wreaths and things like that. But this is called Phoenix Fern, and so it looks very weedy and it gives an airy look like pampas grass, but it's obedient because you can bend it and you can do all the things where pampas you can't, right? So hi, Kimberly. Aw, thanks for welcoming her. Stephanie, you are always so sweet to do that. Where is Rosenberg? Oh, you're in Austin. Oh, are you guys meeting up? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, thanks, Liz. Or not meeting up, but I mean like figuring out where you all are. I didn't mean meeting up. You know what I meant. No, you probably didn't. But that's what I meant. If you really like that look of pampas is hard to work with. It's unruly. It doesn't like, it doesn't want you telling it where to go. It's very temperamental. It likes freedom, It's like, it's their world, we're just in it. No, I'm just using it. It's not that bad. But it is hard to start to design with if you're not used to that, so Phoenix Fern is a really good way to get used to that. All right. Sorry, Garrett's on the PlayStation. And he's playing against his brother who just left here not that long ago. And you can hear him. You hear him in there like singing and stuff. Hey, Dawn, what's up, girl? How are you? It's also clean. Yes, it is. You're so right, Angel. And it doesn't break or bend in shipping. Ask me how I know. Sometimes all the comments don't show up over on my iPad. All right, so I want to go back in with, I have some of this Dusty Miller, but I don't want to add that yet. I want to go back with, oh, this. Do a little bit of filling in here. And then we're going to add some other things there. I've got some eucalyptus. So we're going to green this up just a little bit before we add in our blooms. It just makes it easier. You don't get like glue all over your flowers and stuff like that. So sometimes I add my big blooms in first, then I add in greenery around it, and then sometimes I add my greenery first and then I add my big blooms later, right? It just depends. This is that Dusty Miller. So this is also from Surrey Circle Home. Like a lot of her shop was on sale. So I put her link as the featured link. So if you want to go shop around and see, she had some stuff that was half off, and she's trying to clear out some stuff. She's, you know, we're going to market this week coming up, this week. And so, yeah, she's thinking spring. Which market is to buy for like winter, right? All right, this is that sedum. Love this. So this is kind of like a succulent, you know, it's kind of in that family. Looks like a little mini cactus. I love the soft sage look. Like you see how that pops in there? It's such a pretty color. All right, and then I have this, which is like a purple eucalyptus. And this is a really nice feeling eucalyptus. So we're going to mix some of that in there. We're going to probably use all of that. Okay. And then, so these are just like some fun, I like to add some, especially in these like lasso, if I'm going with that like southwestern look. These are like some really fun, I don't even know. Let's just call them leaves, for the lack of a better word. All right. Oh, thanks for sending stars, Kimberly. That's so nice of you. Hey, Mason, what are you doing? Dawn, I'm doing good. We had Sunday supper. Everybody came over. I did vegetable soup, and I made meatballs and cinnamon rolls for dessert. And we all hung out. Bobby watched football. Watched a foosball. You know. Hi, Lisa. Where does one buy a lasso wreath? Well, like already made for me. But if you mean just the lasso itself, I get them from Etsy, but recently my friend Misty with the Crafty Farmers, she's been sourcing them. She just sold out of all the ones that she got though, but she's the best price that I have found. But as soon as she got them, I sent all my friends in the crew to her, and they bought her out. So, but she's going to source them every month. So let me know. Do you mean just buying the lasso? You made your... Oh, you did. Mason, did you do Valentine's Day? You're going to sell those so well. I know it. I can feel it. What'd you put in it? Did you make it cute? Yeah, this one's for sale. This is actually already listed in my shop. So if anyone is interested in this, even on the replay, I'll have the final photos and the video to it tomorrow, because I always do that, but I listed it already in case somebody wanted it. It was already there. You can snag it. You can either message me and I can send you the link direct, or you can just comment in the comments and you can just do !buy, !buy, no spaces, all lowercase, BUY. And it'll give you my Etsy shop. And then once you're in my shop, you can either just search Lasso, and this is titled Made Live. And it says that it's purple. All of that. Like it's already there. So you can do that. So I make it, why did I go right there? I want to go right there. So I made it pretty easy if you're interested. Dang it, you were too late for Misty. You were. Did I say hi to you, Lisa? I hope I did. Some hearts, roses, eucalyptus, and another. That sounds so cute. Yeah, Robin, let me know if you were talking about wanting to buy the actual lassos. Because if you want it right away, you'd have to just search on Etsy and find someone that has them. But you got to be careful, because a lot of them, they'll overcharge you on the shipping, so the price looks reasonable, and then you go to the shipping and it'll be something crazy like $50 or something. So just be careful. All right. And if you want to get on the list for next month with Misty, let me know and I'll connect you with her. So you can do that too. Like any of the things, I'll help you. And if you want to finish design one, well, I have those. I have some that are already done in my shop. I have that one that I made earlier in the pink. And I love that tweed ribbon. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, wait. Hold on. That one. Look. You see that one? That's a pretty one. Here, I'll show it to you. I made this just hanging out with the fam earlier. I wanted something that was like Valentine's mood. So it's got sweet potato vine and that pink, and look at that pink tweed ribbon. Oh my god. But the lasso itself has like a purple hue to it. So that's why I picked some of those. Like I picked this thistle, this really odd thistle to go with it, because if you look in the ribbon up close, like it matches. It's so pretty. So anyway, I made that earlier. That's in my shop. This is already listed for sale. It doesn't have this photo yet because I just made it. So it says, actually I think it says made live, even though I didn't. I was going to make it live, but I got hanging out with the boys, and so I didn't go live. Crafty farmer. You miss Misty's business. The crafty farmers. The crafty farmers with an S. Yep. Here. You want me to type it in? Let me see. Let me type it in here for you. She's out of town with her family right now. Hold up. I can't find the ampersand on my, there it is. Okay, there we go. Okay. At Bless America. There we go. Ah! Dang it! I picked the wrong one. You know, sometimes it scrolls really fast. I'll be here tomorrow still trying to type this in. there we go. All right, I'm going to type it in there, and then I'm going to pin the comment, okay? All right, there we go. I just pinned Misty's page, okay? So that's her page, and you can message her. The ones from Misty, what do you need to do to them? Clean? No, you don't need to clean them. But, so Michelle, go to inside the crew, go to my lasso tutorial, and I show you, I talk through how to bind them, what to do, if you want to keep the end on, if not, you know, what to do, and then how to cover up all the things. So, Briggerton. Ooh, you think it looks Briggerton. Okay. I love that. Walmart has a new, Briggerton. Oh, you're saying Walmart does. Front of store. Has some floor. Oh, okay. $5. Oh, I'll have to check them out, Angel. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks y'all for saying that. That's beautiful. Okay, can't wait to get your lassos. Okay. Oh, you can't wait, Victoria. Yep. I know. Yeah, I can't wait to see what y'all make. See what you come up with. Beautiful. Oh, thanks. What's the base? It doesn't look like a... No, Danae, it's a lasso. It's a lasso. It's an authentic one. Yeah. I make a lot of these. They're pretty popular for me. Yeah. And we're about to, I bent this. We're about to break out with a big lasso wreath phase here. I have a strong feeling. I have a feeling. You're about to see a lot of them. There we go. I only had a few of these purple leaves. I have more of like those like creamy ones, so let me like piece these together. Make these make sense. Oh, thanks for answering her. I appreciate it. It was close. Wait, you were close on her page. You were so close, Stephanie. So close. Look, we all look. As much as I messed up on the names and all the things, it's so hard to keep all this stuff straight. No judgment here, girl. I just wanted to help her find it. No judgment. All right, now I'm just going to add in some of the greenery here. Coming out, straight out. I'm going to mix it up between the ruscus and some eucalyptus. Oh, here we are. I'm not gonna I still have my bow and all of that, and I'm not trying to put stuff in there that I'm eventually just gonna cover up, but I wanted to give myself a nice little base to start adding all these other things. There we go. All right, so I like that. And honestly, if you are not a floral person, you could, okay, so if you're not a ribbon person, you could close up this hole here and doing exactly what we're doing by mixing in more of this and maybe even some of that sedum. And you could have yourself a really, now this would be a really nice like boho southwestern look without any kind of ribbon or flowers, which is totally acceptable. That's not what we're doing here, obviously. But you could, that could be the route you go. I have a couple of all greenery boho wreaths that have done really well. So, you know, that look, that simple look is liked. I know it's hard for us though that like all the flowers and the ribbon, right? Because we want to add all the things. Okay, there you go. Did you hear that? Let's go. The sedum is amazing. I'm going to add a couple hints of this. All right. There we go. Like that. All right. I'm going to put these to the side. I'm going to put these to the side too. All right. I'm going to put this to the side. I might not need this. I want this thistle, but I don't think I'm going to need this eucalyptus. I think I have enough coverage with what I have. Okay. Definitely want to work in these because they're different. And I definitely want to work in some of this copper because it works really well with the ribbon. So let's get a couple of clips of this in here. I don't know, I might not want to go in with flowers. I am kind of liking this without flowers. Maybe there was a reason I didn't have any flowers out with this. I don't know. I don't know. I'm such a hot mess. Who knows? Is this a mauve color? This, yeah, so it's definitely like a mix of plum, purple, mauve, yeah, I'd say in that. Like, I wouldn't say it's as deep as amethyst or anything like that. Definitely not. But it's definitely got some plum tones. Can you tell up close? I can give you an up close, Robin. It's definitely got mauve like tones in it, or textures, or sorry, hold on. What am I trying to say here? Hues. There, that's it. Hues in it. Go too crazy with this copper because I don't want it to be about like a bunch of glitter and stuff like that. So we might just go in with just this one bush. I know I put two out, but we might just go with this one. I just wanted something to kind of bring in the ribbon. Why is that like a red sequins? Like a one red sequins. So out of place. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to get caught up in it. But it's got like one little, can you see it? One little like pinkish sequin on it. Isn't that weird? Should I make a wish? I don't know. Is it like good luck? We'll see. It's like literally like a pink sequin on it. Is this like a, you know, like the secret thing? So, what's it called, please? What's that? Wait, oh, I'm sorry. I missed it. What you were asking? You were saying, is that a mauve color? How do you put your name on the list? Oh, with Misty, if you message her, I'm guessing that she'll do a running list for next month. Or, Michelle, I can post it again for next month. So, what's the name? What is it called? Which one? Which, this right here, or which item? But yeah, I'll happily tell you what it's called. I didn't see which item I was probably pointing at or working with when you first asked. Sorry. Robin, you will soon learn that I am a hot mess. I mean well, but I'm a hot mess. A little bit from the top, a little bit from the bottom. The mauve colored stuff called this right here. This. Is that what you're talking about? I mean, I would get, I don't know, this is kind of creamy mauve though. This is kind of creamy mauve. Or are you talking about this one? No, that's more plum. Do I follow the rule of odd numbers? Most of the time, yeah. Okay, so for this, I'm not sure what this is called. This was just like, I don't know, they might have called it like a fern. It was from, pretty sure this is a Regency item. But it comes like bound like the, I'm not sure. I think I got this from Surrey Circle Home. It didn't have a name on it though, so I'm not exactly sure of the name of it. But I can try to see what, like if it was on my order or something like that. But I got it a while ago, I'm going to tell you. But I can try to find it for you. I'm not sure. Why did I not? I don't know, Mel. I don't know. But Robin, a lot of times I do follow the rule of odd numbers, most especially if I'm trying to balance something, but I do give myself liberty to break that rule. And a lot of times I will do that if I'm doing like a simpler design, or if I'm just filling a smaller space, or if I have a lot of like different products that are like, you know, stuff that I'm just bringing together, especially like the end of the season, I'm trying to use like all of the blooms and stuff like that. A lot of times maybe I'll only have 1 or 2 cuts of something, and that's okay too. So yes, but no. Yes, but no, you can break it. There are times and reasons, and it's still okay, and you can make it look good. A lot of that is if you have 2 of something and you want to balance it, then you can balance it with something else of a light color, or of a like texture. So you see where I'm going with that. So I was trying to find something like, okay, so say I only had 2 of these left, but I wanted to go with the rule of 3. I could bring in this, which while it isn't exactly Dusty Miller, it does have some of the colors and some of a like look, right? So if that's what I'm going for, is adding that color and a third area, so you get that really pleasing look with the triangle in with your eye, because your eye looks that way at an item. It kind of looks, kind of dances around. Then you can do, this is like little tricks, right? Because you're not always gonna have 3 of everything, not always. So yes and no. I hope that helps. Good. Okay, good. I'm glad that made sense to you. Great answer. But it's definitely a great tip and trick to keep you balanced. And another one that we always talk about, in the crew is talking, especially with swags, is what you do to one side or end, you do to the other. So that's another way. So if you're not necessarily working in 3s, because that's a really great method, especially on grapevines and things like that. But like a swag where you're decorating an entire piece, even like a Christmas tree or something like that. What you do to one side, you do to the other. So if you do it on this side, then do it on its opposite. If you do it over here, do it on its opposite, So that's another trick. I think I'm going to keep this maybe for the inside of the bow. All right, so then now we're going to do some of the thistle. And I'm gonna just add some of these on the outer parts. This is where I'm gonna put that bow. If you can kind of tell, I'm keeping a bald spot there for it. And it's just easier for me. Also, it's a really nice ribbon. I do not want to have glue strings all over it, so it's just easier for me to decorate all the outside of this now. And these look like little bunny tails to me. They're so cute. Thanks, Robin. Glad you like it. I'm so glad that you like it. I absolutely love the Lasso Wreath. Like I don't know, I'm falling in love with with making on them. I enjoy it. And I like that, I'm going to use a pick on this. I like that some other people are getting the fever. Does it give you a bad Jew or something if you don't do 3? No, not at all, Stephanie. Not at all. It's just some of the tricks that people come up with. When I say people, like people that are making it, they come up with to help them keep things pleasing to the eye and balanced and all of that stuff. If you're messing a lot with flowers and greenery, it's one thing you really, like, it's something you're going to want to, like, work on, right, or master, is that whole balancing thing. And so you come up with these little tricks that will help you, working in triangles, odd numbers, in 3s, on angles, working in opposites. So it just helps you so that you can make a piece that at the end looks, you know, pleasing to the eye, right? But no, nobody's going to come for you for sure. And a lot of times, like I said, I break the rule. I break the rule as much as I use the rule, so you should too. You're an artist. You always should go with your gut feeling. You're the creator, you're the maker, it's your design. If you want that baby completely lopsided, you do it. And nobody better tell you it isn't beautiful. They shouldn't do anything. They should just say it's beautiful or scroll on, right? I'm telling you, I don't think I'm going to add flowers. I'm going to add this ribbon and see what I think without flowers. I know. Look at this ribbon. Ah! Okay, I'm going to use the purple on top just to bring in, I think. We'll see. All right. Let's make a pretty hand bow. I want a nice long tail. Oh my gosh, this ribbon, so pretty. Oh, the cure, yes. I don't think I'm going to use a dang flower up in her. I don't think I am. Sorry, sometimes I get excited, my redneck jargon comes out. And I don't think I'm going to use the other purple ribbon. I think I'm going to go solo. Like, I think it would just, it doesn't need it. Nope. We're going to go just like it is. It's pretty, just like it is. I'm excited. Okay. I'm just getting a floral wire, friends. Sorry. You would think I would always remember to bring one of these out before I go live, and I never do. All right, I'm going to cut this in half so I have it out here for my next one. Hola. Oh, wait. Are you talking? Oh, Roxana. Are you talking? I thought you were talking to Asia there for a minute because you were talking in Spanish to her last night. How are you, Rosie? Hi, Tanya. The ribbon is amazing. I won this ribbon, Stephanie. So I won this on Twisted Twigs. When she's doing her live sales, she'll do trivia questions. And usually it's around like a theme or something like that. And I won one of the trivia questions. And this is what she sent me. I was like, yes, please. And I've had this for probably every bit of a year. I've had this ribbon. And every once in a while I bring it out and I'd be like, do I have the perfect things to make with this ribbon? And the answer would always be, no, you don't. Put that away. So I did. And then I got my box from Mel at Surrey Circle Home, and I opened up things like this, and I opened up stuff like this, and then I opened up this, and then I opened up these, and I was like, hello, ribbon. Come here, world. Right? Exactly. I was like, this is going to be in my life. But we're not doing flowers. I'm not doing flowers in this. I hope I am not breaking anybody's heart. Unless somebody wants to buy it and you want flowers, then you tell me and I'll add flowers. But I'm not. This is just like perfect. This ribbon. I don't even want to know what this probably cost for a 10-yard roll. That's probably like a gas fill up right there. You know what I mean? That's probably like a full tank. An SUV full tank. Anyway. You love it, Lynn. How are you? Isn't this, oh, Terry, so pretty. And like I said, I was gonna maybe put some flowers in here, but not now. No, I'm not. So let me bring back some of these pieces so we can add these in. And then I've got these little odd numbers we're gonna add in there. And then we got ourselves a wreath. Did I miss anybody's question for anything? I'm sorry if I did. If you're waiting on a reply for something, if you want to ask it again, and I'll pay attention this time. Oh, Misty, where do I get my lassos? Yeah, we were just talking about that. Hi, Kieran. Hey, Mandy, what's up? No need for flowers. I don't think so either. Thanks, Lynn. Totally agree. No flowers. See, everybody's on board with me. I appreciate that. Misty, I get my lassos. So I was getting them on Etsy, but then a friend of mine, Misty, so it's funny that your name is Missy and her, oh no, you're Misty too. So my friend Misty, so this is meant to be, she has been buying them now, or she's going to be buying them and supplying them once a month. So I've been getting them from her. Now she just sold out of what she had, but she'll get them once a month and sell them. So you can do, shop around on Etsy, or you could, I pinned her business. So it's the pinned comment that says The Crafty Farmers. That's her page. So you can message her and just be like, hey, I saw Heather live and she said that you were going to be getting lassos. So, let me know. Yeah, does that make sense? There you go. Or you can search Etsy. There's a lot of places that sell them, like ranches and stuff like that, all over the country that will sell them. You just got to be careful on the shipping. Some of them are charging some crazy shipping fees. So just be careful. Ugh. I knew I should have picked that. I'm going to pick it. Ugh, it's too thick. Did I touch foam with zip ties? No, Kathleen. No. Kathleen, you're in the crew. If you go in the crew to the design school, and if you search in the search bar, Heather Lasso Wreath Tutorial, there's several lasso wreath tutorials in there. And I show you exactly how I bind them, how we cover the mechanics, all the things. Exactly all of it. And if you don't find it, Kathleen, message me and I'll send you a link, okay? And also you're in the crew, so I can send you like my YouTube, you know, the one from my paid tutorial. I have it in a private thing on YouTube that I can send you that. I mean, you're in the crew, so I give it to you. I've already taught it to you, right? So it's no big deal. I can send it to you. So just let me know. I'm happy to help you. Just, oh, that looks so good with that, like, it's almost like a yellow tone, and that ribbon, the jewels. You're welcome, Kathleen. Happy to help. And yes, you could do foam with zip ties. You could do a pool noodle. You could zip tie your stems right to the lasso if you wanted to, and use no floral foam. There's so many ways that you could attach your things to it, depending on, you know, how simple you were going or whatever. So there's all kinds of methods. I just show you what I've come up with after making them over and over that I find works for me, and what I do, and you know, I sell them, right? So when I sell them, you know, I don't know, when I make it, I don't know if this thing is ever gonna go, I don't know if this is gonna go to South Dakota and live in like the Badlands with like some wind in direct sunlight, or if it's going to go to, you know, some place that hosts barn weddings, and it's going to live inside and have the most peaceful climate controlled life, you know, possible. I don't know where it's going to go. So when I make it so it's going to withstand everything. It's, you know, that's how I make it. But, you know, depending on what you're doing with it, if you're not, you don't have to think about those kinds of things. You can use things like a pool noodle or zip tie it or whatever. Does that make sense? I think when you know where it's going and what it's going to be used for, it's like half the battle and how you make it. But when you don't know that, you got to like prepare for all the things, which means you're making that baby to withstand hurricanes, because that's what you do. Aw, thanks, Charlotte. That's so nice. You need to buy, yes. Well, we're going to be there next week. Let's do it, Mel. Don't threaten me with a good time, Mel. Don't you threaten me with a good time in queso. Okay? Okay. And friends, I'm going to see Misty with the Crafty Farmer this week. So if you want me to tell her that, you know, you want anything, you want me, you know, put in any requests, I can tell her. This is some of that Dusty Miller I was talking about. And I only have 3 pieces of this. So it's not like you have to have a ton of everything you use. Ooh, there we go. Fill that hole in there. Oh, I fibbed. I have 4 pieces. I'm going to go down here. I really appreciate you all hanging out with me and loving me up and saying nice things. Now, if you're a maker and you want to make wreaths like this and you like the supplies I'm using, this is all Surrey Circle home stuff. And like I said, the link is in the comments. So, you know, go check out her stuff. She's, and she's here in the comments too. So, local, to Dallas area, you know, another boss babe lady doing amazing stuff, right? I was going to go in the middle of it. Do I want it in the middle? I don't think so. I don't know. No, I think I want it over here. This is where I kept wanting to put it. So we're going to go with my first instinct. Alright, so I need to get in the middle of here, and I can see a little bit of a hole, something here, and then right here. So let's work in those 3 things, and I think we're good. So I don't need this. Let's see. I think I'm going to definitely use some sedum in there. And I've got these that I haven't used yet. Got so many good things. What am I gonna do? I could put these in the middle of the bow. I did that in that winter wreath and I really liked it. Why not? Alright, and now I'll go back to that idea of putting some of this greenery around it. Alright, where are you? Alright, hold on, let me pick it. Giving me trouble. There we go. And it gives you trouble and you just put a pick on it, it goes in there just like butter. Alright. Let's also go on the top of this. And so all we're doing now is we're filling in the holes, but we're also still balancing the color, right? So we're adding in green here, we added in green here. Remember we got this hole back here, right? So we want to kind of keep with that hole. Let's see. I need another one of those like stronger greens. Oop! I got this. Let's see. So we can make this work. This is a little drapey, but that's all right. We can make that work back there. I'm going to add a piece of Phoenix fern back there too. Filling and shaping. Alright, let's separate some of these purples over here. They're getting a little too purpley. So let's put some other colors in between them. Add some interest. Ugh. Hold on. We're getting to the point where we're thank you. Wait, on top of sale, Mel, you're gonna do a discount on top of a sale? You are crazy. That is so generous of you. I wasn't talking about the code because I assumed your sale was, you know, that was generous enough. That's so nice of you. Thank you. I know that people that are makers appreciate that. We like nice things, but we like deals too. Y'all, Mel put her designer stuff on sale so much that I bought designer stuff for one of my workshops that I'm going to be teaching here locally. And I try to keep the cost of those very, you know, low and very, you know, friendly to, so anybody can come. And I kept thinking that this area needed copper here, so I'm going to add these two pieces to it. And then probably somehow I'll work this somewhere in there. But anyway, but yeah, her prices were so dang good. I'm going to host a class that's going to have designer stuff. And I am excited for it. There we go. All right. We're kind of closing in on this. This is like, she's stuffed. All right, let me look at her, make sure I've got the color distributed where I want. already see 2 spots I need to add gold. So all I'm doing now is just kind of doing, you know, standing back and seeing where things maybe needed to be added, right? So there's no gold under here, so I want to add that. And then if you notice over here, this is a little bit of a gold spot, or a bald spot. That could use that, right? So you see how that kind of rounded that out? So this is stuff that we teach inside the crew, y'all. So if you love this stuff, you love playing with this stuff, and you want to learn about why you put the things, the where you put them, and the things, and then we'd love to have you. It's $30 a month. It's where I started. And I promise you, the stuff you get for $30 a month, you're not going to feel like, dang, I should have spent that somewhere else. No, you're going to be like, yeah, that was worth it. Shoot, the discounts you get at places is worth it. If you're somebody that makes and sells, you know, or well, even just makes and. All right, there. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now let me stand back and look. I balance that out. Da, 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 da. Is there anything that has too much purple clustered, like right in here? So this would be a good spot for some CO right there. So that's all I'm looking for, is just some spaces where you can't see all the pretty elements because maybe they just need some colors separating them. So like that, right? So now that makes that pop from that. I see another spot right in here too. I want to add purple in there, do I? Yeah, actually looks good in there. I had some cone flowers out for this, but I didn't use them, and I don't think this needs another thing in it. So we're going to pass on them, but there we go. All right, I love this. All right, I'm going to give you an up close and personal. So we didn't use, I mean, we used a lot of it, right? But we've got a couple of clips left, but that's okay, because you know what I'm saving all this stuff for? A candlestick arrangement. So anytime I make something like this and I have some of these pieces left over that all still coordinate, I keep them together just like this. I put them in a little basket off to the side so I don't have them, you know, so they don't, like this goes with it too. That's a little leftover. This is a leftover. I was thinking about using these, but I didn't. And then these are the leftovers. So then I'll put this to the side, and now I have, and this is the pick I didn't use, right? So now I have supplies that I can just pull out a candlestick, and I don't have this ribbon or anything, right? But I could do a candlestick with no ribbon at all, and then I can make a coordinating piece. So as someone that sells, anytime that you can encourage someone to buy more than one item from you by means of matching or things like that, or coordinating. I don't always say matching. I like coordinating. It always helps, right? It helps encourage a sale without like, oh, sorry, there, that was left over. That goes with it too. So there you go. All right, I'm going to give you a little up close so that you can see this. And then, oh, that goes with it too. So there's another little tip for you. All right, here you go. So I'm going to give this to you up close. Look at that. No flowers, y'all. No flowers. Look at how fun that is. Y'all, I think that's sassy. I think that's sassy. And this is what the back of mine look like. So that's how I show you how to do all of that. So what I show you is like a really nice finish off wreath to sell or gift, right? So if you're keeping it for yourself, you don't have to worry about all of that. But I make it so all your mechanics, I show you how to do all of that, okay? And if you're in the crew, then it's in there. And if you're not in the crew, then I have an Etsy tutorial that shows you every step. I think I have it broken down into 5 individual videos. That way you can consume each step and rewind it as many times as you want to until you need it. And then if you watch it and then you're like, oh man, how did you do just the base again? You don't have to pull up the whole video and find just that spot. You can just pull up just the base video. So I have that, and it's $17. All right. Yeah. All right, so that's all I got for y'all. Check out Surrey Circle Home if you're a maker. She's got a great sale going on. If you're going to be in Dallas next week at Market, and you want to say hi and meet up, let me know. And then, yeah, if you got any questions, let me know. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it. You're so talented as well. I appreciate you being here. Is it heavy? Robin, this one is, I'd say maybe like 6 pounds finished off. 6 pounds. So it'll hang on a door. And these will hang like those big suction cup hangers, you know, hang from that, you know, so, or just a typical wreath hanger, or on the wall, right? I have a hook. I make mine with a hook, so it has a hook already. Yeah. And these are authentic lassos. So a lot of times they have like cockerel burrs, like sand burrs and stuff in the ends of them. But yeah, so that's that. Does that help? Thanks, Stacy. Thank you. All right, friends, it was really good hanging out with you. Look at that, surprise, 2 nights in a row. But I promise I'm getting myself together, and I am going to be more consistent and more present to hang out with y'all. So, I mean, not like y'all are being like, oh, Heather, I want to hang out with you or anything. But, I mean, I want to be present for my business. And as a part of that, I want to hang out with y'all, right? And enjoy time together. So, all right, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to clean up this mess. I'm going to see how I feel. I've got several designs sitting here. So if I'm feeling froggy, I might go live on the TikTok. And if not, I'll probably be live tomorrow night because I feel like I'm going to be snowed in and can't go anywhere anyway. So I got an order to do. I got a lasso wreath order I have to do. And I laid out a couple of grapevines that I wanted to get done. Just like some everyday looks. So we're going to work on that before we jump into, I'm going to do a few more Valentines. I think I have 2 more Valentine makes planned. And a candle, so 3. And I wanted to do another candlestick. So I'm going to do 3 Valentine makes, but other than that, we're going to jump into spring. So I kind of did a little like moment of doing some everydays because I just needed it, right? But, all right, well, thanks for hanging out with me. I so appreciate y'all. And, yeah. Have a good night. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, y'all. Bye.